What's this?
This is my new Geiger counter. I modified it. It's really sensitive.
What are you supposed to do with it?
It measures radioactivity levels. If you get near something radioactive, it'll start clicking and whining and stuff.
Cool. I can't talk to that.
Great idea. If the alien comes from space, chances are he's been exposed to all kinds of radiation. We should be able to detect him with this.
Him? Or his spaceship?
His ship, his pet, his socks. Anything that came from space should have higher rad levels than normal and set off the Geiger counter. The faster and louder it beeps, the closer you are to the radioactive source.
Rad levels.
A Geiger counter. It measures radiation. Tony says it could detect things from outer space.
Exactly. Just keep in mind, this Geiger counter is a bit cheap, so we should point it directly at what we want to measure.
This game sucks. Landing on the carrier is almost impossible. Man, was it dusty in there. May I have it?
Yeah, sure. But I have to warn you, my cousin gave it to me because it's broken. Supposedly, when you turn it on, the screen just goes blue or white. I guess he wanted me to repair it, but I don't have anywhere to test it.
Oh, I heard that if you blow into a broken cartridge, it might start working again.
Yeah, most of the times there's just some dust inside the cartridge.
Sounds like a good way to corrode the connection to me.
Tony's bedspread has ponies on it.
Yeah, my grandmother gave me this bedspread for my birthday. She thinks ponies are cool.
I can't talk to that. I don't want to carry that around. It's off. Hello? Mr. Alien? Can you hear us?
It's a TV. It's for receiving signals, not sending them. It doesn't even have a microphone.
I turn it on. It isn't working.
I think the alien signal messed up your antenna.
Ah, damn it.
I turn it off. It's Tony's computer. He's got some pretty cool games.
It's a Commodore 64C. It's got a whole 64 kilobytes of RAM. All the memory anyone would ever need on a computer.
I wish I had one of these at home. I would be playing all day long.
I heard there are really good graphic adventures for personal computers. They're like a movie, but a video game.
Nah, graphic adventures are lame. I like racing games.
Computer, obey me.
First, the computer can't hear you. Second, why would you talk to the computer as if you were a robot?
Does not compute.
This is no time to play with the computer.
You always come up with the lousiest excuses to keep us from playing with this thing.
I think preventing an alien invasion is a pretty good excuse.
This is a great movie! Did I tell you that it's based on the 60s short story 8 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, you already told me that. Many, many times.
I liked the aliens' costumes.
I have come here to chew bubble gum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubble gum.
We already talked about this. It's my poster.
I have no idea what this is. What is it?
I've explained what this does at least a half dozen times. We're not going through it again.
Can we use it?
No.
I don't think these things are recording machines.
They are not.
What happens if I press?
Don't.
If we don't want to get in trouble, more trouble, we should stay inside this room. Hello?
Shh! I'm supposed to be grounded. Thank God my grandmother is half deaf. Please don't open that. If my grandmother sees you, she'll be mad at me. I'm supposed to be grounded.
Okay. This is what Ranger Jack has been writing. Susan saw that man, and she knew she was in love. He had a big and muscular torso, long black hair, and a perfect chin. "Hello, lovely lady," he said. Susan fainted. Bertha quickly took her smelling salts and put them in Susan's nose, waking her up. He asked, "Are those drugs? Because if they are, I'm sorry, lady, but you are under arrest." Susan fainted again. Bertha responded, "No, officer. This is a perfectly legal mixture of sodium carbonate and ammonium chloride." Susan woke up, and the man asked, "Are you okay?" Now he was so close that Susan could read the name on the badge of the man. "Are you okay?" he asked again. Ranger Jack was the name she was able to read before fainting again.
Please stop. This is too stupid.
I support this motion.
Don't you dare.
The calendar is marked for a hunting season and a few other events, like the Purple Pumpkin Festival and Lizard Day. It reads, Ranger Calendar. Enjoy this lovely year. But it doesn't say the year. That's weird. I don't need a calendar. The year is almost out anyway. It's a cool typewriter.
Oh, it's the pinnacle of technology. Jam-free, no vibrations, 2-color ribbon.
Have you heard about computers?
Ha! Computers? That's flim-flam. Typewriters are fast, reliable, quick, don't consume electricity, and by the time your printer's halfway done screeching out a single sheet, I already gave my letter to the postman.
But computers...
Get over it, kid. Computers will never beat the typewriter.
I can't talk to that. This will surely lead to pissed off law enforcement. We don't want that. It's Jack the Ranger. He's clipping his nails.
I'm doing some creative thinking.
I see.
What is he talking about?
I have no idea. Hello.
Hi, kids. I'm kind of busy trying to write my novel. Go talk with Ranger Troy over there.
We saw an alien!
I'm the one writing a novel, and I'm trying to keep my writing grounded in reality.
What is the novel about?
A handsome ranger in the 19th century traveling through Europe.
Interesting. Which countries does he visit?
Italy, Spain, Paris, Serbia, Chile, and Africa. I tried to keep everything in the west side of Europe.
How long have you been just clipping your nails?
5 hours? Not much to clip at this point, but I find it good for creative thinking. However, I'm kind of having writer's block. I have a few ideas, but I don't know how to follow up on them after the initial premise.
Maybe you should stop clipping your nails and just write.
You know nothing about creative thinking. It's all about procrastination.
May we help you with your writing?
Well, I'm having troubles with a few ideas. Tell me if you have any good follow-up for this situation. The protagonist finds a mysterious tall man that kills a cop in front of him. a piano with a bomb attached falls over the protagonist's head while a rattlesnake bites him. A woman faints after seeing a wild lion, and they run out of smelling salts to wake her up. The protagonist and his friends are confronted by a group of hyenas.
About the mysterious tall man.
Yeah?
What if the protagonist and his friends make a trap to catch him?
Yeah, a big trap so he can't escape.
Then they can ask him all kinds of questions. Like, why he killed the cop, or why he's on this planet.
What are you talking about? He is from this planet. In fact, plot twist, he is going to be the long-lost father of the protagonist. But now he's part of the Empire and is into some dark cult.
That sounds suspiciously close to the plot twist of the second Galaxy Wars movie.
Nonsense.
About the piano thing.
Great idea for the end of the first chapter, isn't it?
Well, it sounds like the end of the story to me.
Unless this happens in a dream. Does this happen in a dream?
No.
Then I don't see how he could survive.
And the rattlesnake part just makes the scene unnecessarily complicated.
You have no idea.
About the fainted woman.
Her name is Susan.
If they run out of smelling salts, why don't they just buy more?
They're in the middle of the African savannah. Where the hell are they gonna find sodium carbonate and ammonium chloride in the middle of the African savannah?
A plane crash?
An old missionary expedition?
A sorcerer gave it to him?
I'm not convinced by any of those ideas.
About the group of hyenas.
5 angry hyenas confront the protagonist and his 2 best friends.
What if one of his friends is kind of stupid and proposes to cowardly run while yelling, and I quote, "Let the quickest mourn the slower"?
Sounds like something that someone stupid might say.
But then he dies, because running fast triggers the predatory instincts of the hyenas. So, the protagonist, that is slow but smarter and more handsome, is saved due to the distraction created by the stupid friend.
Yeah, he is saved along with his other friend that couldn't run fast because he ate too many tacos.
Yeah, he escapes with the other friend.
Really? All that because I proposed to run when we were attacked by wolves?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know what's going on here, but from a narrative point of view, that's just lame.
Forget it.
Okay, see ya.
It's the most pointless sign I have ever seen. It reads, Ranger Station. I can't reach that. It's the Ranger's phone. I guess no one is having a bear emergency at midnight. I can't reach it. They probably won't let me use it anyway.
You guessed right, kiddo.
Troy is the most laid-back ranger I know. Hello.
Hi, kids.
Hi, Ranger Troy.
What are you doing up so late? What kind of trouble you got brewing this time?
I'm guessing you wouldn't believe us.
There's an alien in the woods!
Hey, Jack, did you hear that?
I wish I didn't.
Sorry, kids, we don't have time for your games. We already have enough trouble with unscrupulous hunters.
Yes, we do.
Isn't one of your rangers missing?
No. Why do you ask?
Someone attacked a ranger in the Green Woods. We saw it.
This is something serious, kids. When did all this happen?
I don't know. A few minutes ago?
Gotcha. I knew you were messing with us. We're the only 2 rangers on the night shift. Right, Jack?
Yep, you were right.
You've got to believe us. The ranger we saw was blonde and skinny.
There are no skinny rangers in South Plains.